Marcus Aurelius was one of the great Roman emperors and a distinguished philosopher. His wisdom has stood the test of time, providing guidance and solace for generations for almost 2 millennia. In this video, we will explore some of his most 9 powerful lessons. If you're seeking a new perspective on life, if you're looking for ways to face challenges with grace and strength, then I promise you'll greatly benefit from hearing Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. Join us on a journey through time as we unravel the profound insights of Marcus Aurelius, offering timeless strategies to navigate our complex world. So stay with us and discover how you can apply the lessons of this great philosopher in your own life. Embark on an enlightening journey into Stoicism, unearthing priceless wisdom that empowers us to lead a life of equanimity, resilience, and purpose, guided by Marcus Aurelius's teachings. In this segment, we delve into Aurelius's key principle of Stoicism, a philosophy promoting resilience, tranquility, and self-sufficiency in our chaotic world. Lesson 2. The happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Did you know that you have the power to control your own happiness? No, I'm not talking about controlling the circumstances of your life. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond to it, and that response begins with our thoughts. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how a negative thought can ruin your day? You could be enjoying a beautiful sunny day, but if you let a negative thought settle in your mind, maybe a worry about work or an argument with a friend, it can instantly ruin your mood. But the opposite is also true. You could be having a tough day, but if you choose to fill your mind with positive thoughts, perhaps happy memories or gratitude for the good things in your life, you can lift your spirits and find happiness even in the midst of difficulties. So, I challenge all of you to take control of your thoughts. When you find yourself caught in a cycle of negative thoughts, pause, acknowledge the negative thought, and consciously choose to replace it with a positive one. It might not be easy at first, but with practice, it will become more natural. And remember, it's not just about thinking positively, it's about thinking with quality. It's about filling your mind with thoughts of gratitude, love, kindness, and hope. It's about choosing thoughts that inspire you, motivate you, and make you feel good about yourself and your life. Because at the end of the day, the happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So choose them wisely, my friends. Lesson 2. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Listen to this. We live in a world full of opinions. Every person we meet, every voice we hear is filled with opinions. And these opinions are based on their own experiences, their own beliefs, their own unique perspective of the world. But here's the truth. An opinion is not a fact. A perspective is not an absolute truth. Have you heard of the story of the 6 blind men and the elephant? Each man touches a different part of the elephant and then describes what they believe the elephant to be based on their experience. One says the elephant is like a spear, another says it's like a fan, another says it's like a snake. They are all correct from their own perspective, but none of them have the complete truth. The same happens in our everyday life. When someone tells you that you can't do something, that you're not good enough, that you'll never achieve your dreams, remember that's just their opinion based on their perspective, not a fact. Life is not a competition, but a personal journey. Don't compare your path with others. Your journey is unique and should be celebrated as such. And the same goes for what we see. Each of us sees the world through our own glasses, colored by our experiences, beliefs, hopes, and fears. What we see is our own perspective, not an absolute truth. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by other people's opinions or trapped in your own limited perspective, take a pause. Remember that there are many ways to see the world and that the truth often lies somewhere in the middle. And most importantly, remember that you have the power to form your own opinion, to choose your own perspective. Don't let others limit you. Don't let your own perspective hinder you from the infinite possibilities around you. Because at the end of the day, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. So choose wisely, my friends. Lesson 3. Our character is revealed through our actions. Listen to this. You can talk all day long, you can tell the world who you are and what you stand for, but in the end, it's your actions that truly matter. It's your actions that show the world your true character. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who always talks about how generous they are, but then they're never there when you need help? Or someone who preaches about honesty, but then lies to your face? These are individuals who don't grasp that character isn't showcased through words, but through actions. On the other hand, think of the people you admire. I bet it's not just because of their words, but because of their actions. It's the things they do, how they treat others, how they face challenges that truly reveal their character. So I challenge all of you to live your values. Don't just talk about kindness, be kind. Don't just speak of integrity, act with integrity. Don't just talk about love, show love in every action you take. Because at the end of the day, our character is revealed through our actions, not in what we say, but in what we do. So demonstrate to the world who you truly are. Let your actions speak louder than words. Lesson 4. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Listen to this. When someone wrongs you, it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to retaliate, of wanting to get back at them. But let me tell you something, true strength isn't in revenge. True strength is in the ability to rise above hatred and negativity, to not allow others' actions to drag you down to their level. Think of the people you admire the most. I bet it's not the ones who seek vengeance, but those who, despite pain and betrayal, choose to move forward, to be better, to choose love over hate. Revenge might seem sweet in the moment, but in the end, it leaves you empty. It makes you become more like the person who hurt you in the first place, and that, my friends, is not victory. That's allowing your enemy to win. So the next time you find yourself hurt, betrayed, tempted to seek revenge, remember this: the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. It's to be better. It's to show that you are stronger, wiser, kinder. It's to choose love over hate, peace over war, light over darkness. Because at the end of the day, the true victory isn't in revenge, but in the ability to stay true to yourself, true to your values, true to the person you aspire to be. So, choose a true victory, my friends. Choose to be better. Lesson 5. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is the delight of nature. Listen to this. In life, we all experience losses. It could be the loss of a loved one, a job, a relationship. And yes, these losses can hurt. They can make us feel empty, sad, even desperate. But let me tell you something, loss is not the end. Loss is just change, and change is a natural and inevitable part of life. Think about it. Have you ever seen a garden in winter? Everything appears dead, everything seems lost. But then, spring arrives, bringing with it change. The dormant seeds under the snow start to sprout, flowers begin to bloom, and what seemed dead is full of life again. The same applies to our lives when we face loss. It might seem like everything is lost, but that loss is just the winter of our life. And just like the garden, we can flourish again. We can learn from the loss, grow from it, find new opportunities and joys. So the next time you encounter a loss, don't despair, don't fear change. Instead, embrace it. Recognize that it's a natural part of life, an opportunity to grow and learn, a chance for something new and wonderful to enter your life. Because, at the end of the day, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. So choose to embrace change, my friends. Choose to see loss not as an end, but as the beginning of something new and marvelous. Lesson 6. Act as if you were already dead. Existence is about you while you are alive. Take the time to live well. Listen to this. In our modern society, it's easy to fall into the trap of superficiality. We concern ourselves with appearances, with how others perceive us, with material possessions we accumulate. But let me tell you something profound. You are much more than your physical body, more than your possessions, more than how others see you. You are a soul. Think about it. Your physical body changes over time, aging, getting sick, weakening, but your soul, your consciousness, that unique essence that makes you, remains. That's what truly matters. So I challenge each one of you to think of yourselves as souls carrying a temporary vessel. Don't define yourself by your physical appearance or material possessions. Instead, define your worth by the quality of your soul, by the kindness you show others, by the passion you put into everything you do, by how you love and live. Because at the end of the day, each one of us is a soul carrying a temporary vessel. That's who you truly are. So live from that soulful place. Live with passion, purpose, and love. And remember, your character and how you impact others are what will truly define your legacy, not your external image or possessions. Choose to live authentically, my friends, for you are souls on a unique journey. Lesson 7. What stands in the way becomes the way. Listen to this. Life is a constant flow of experiences, challenges, and opportunities. And each of these moments, no matter how difficult or unexpected, is an integral part of the cosmic dance of the universe. They are opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. It's easy to resist what comes, especially when it's hard or unexpected. It's easy to wish things were different, that life was easier, that challenges weren't so big. But resistance only creates suffering. Resistance keeps us trapped in fear and frustration, preventing us from seeing the opportunities and blessings often hidden within challenges. On the other hand, acceptance frees us. Acceptance allows us to flow with the current of life rather than fight against it. Acceptance lets us see opportunities in challenges, blessings in difficulties. It encourages us to trust that no matter what comes, it's exactly what we need in that moment. So I challenge all of you to embrace what comes. Not just tolerate it, but embrace it. See it not as an obstacle, but as a way forward. See it not as a punishment, but as a choice. See it not as an end, but as a beginning. Because at the end of the day, what stands in the way becomes the way. And when we embrace what comes, we align ourselves with the flow of life, with the cosmic dance of the universe. In that alignment, we find peace, joy, and contentment. So choose to embrace what comes, my friends. Choose to flow with the river of life. Choose to trust that whatever comes is leading you exactly where you need to be. Lesson 8. In the end, remember that you will die, but while you're alive, make the most of it. Listen to this. Life is both precious and fleeting. We don't know how much time we have on this earth. Every moment, every day, every opportunity must be cherished and utilized to the fullest. And one of the most profound ways to do that is by living virtuously and compassionately. It's easy to fall into the routine of thinking we have all the time in the world, that we can postpone things to tomorrow, that we can wait to become a better version of ourselves. But the truth is, we don't know how much time we have. Death is a reminder for each of us, and while it may sound daunting, it's also a powerful call to live fully. So I challenge all of you to live as if each day were your last. Seize every opportunity, appreciate every moment, love with all your heart. Be the best version of yourself, not tomorrow, not next year, but now. And most importantly, I challenge you to be good. Treat others with kindness and respect, act with integrity and honor, do good whenever you can. Because at the end of the day, you won't be remembered for how long you lived, but for how you lived. You won't be remembered for what you took from life, but for what you gave. Because at the end of the day, you don't have all the time in the world. Remember, in the end, you will die. But while you're alive, make the most of it. Choose to be good, my friends. Choose to live fully. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope it has inspired you to face life's challenges with grace and strength. If you've enjoyed this content and found value in Marcus Aurelius's words, please give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, friends,